Being a Dominican, I can't help but get a little bit loud or passionate when I'm having a discussion.
Hashtag I can relate.
Normally, I'm not mad. I just love having a good debate. But someone said something to me, actually, that struck a chord.
What'd they say?
Stay tuned. Let's talk about it.
We let it talk down when I'm not around, yeah. It's only tied down when I'm out of town, no. I don't trust many when I'm in the city. I've never been a shooter, but I keep them with me. Watch them steal the style and say they inspire.
What's good, guys? Welcome back to another episode of
Talk Down.
It's your boy. Yo, I don't know what I did with my name and where I placed it. You remember when I put it last?
It was on your seat.
Was it? Oh, no wonder I felt like something was underneath me. Here it is.
There it is.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Ryan.
Oh, shit.
What you got there? Oh, shit.
How the fuck did that get there, bro?
That's bugging.
Might as well.
So, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed and turn on post notifications as well. Hit that little bell. And it's somewhere around the screen. So whenever we post something, you guys are notified and you can come and enjoy this episode. Drop a like right now. Give us a thumbs up if you appreciate these episodes. And after it's said and done, drop a comment. Let us know what you thought about it. And we'll be eager to answer those questions if you have them or comments that you drop.
So, why are you getting mad?
I can't argue with you. No. You mad. Look at you. You mad.
That's what the person told me, and I was calm. But you find yourself getting upset when someone assumes you're mad and you're not.
Facts.
I think it's one of the most annoying assumptions in the world, right? So much so that it actually triggers that emotion for me. In this episode, I figured we'd talk about anger and getting mad, and some of the best ways for us to avoid letting ourselves or even other people elicit that response. Or if you do,
Because we're human.
exactly, how do we put things into perspective and get back into a great, productive mood? Arguments and disagreements. Let's face it, we are the stars to our own movies. I know I am.
Facts.
And we walk around living in a world that unknowingly we leave ourselves oblivious to other people's opinions or point of views, right?
What's your name? Mark. It doesn't matter what your name is.
Yeah, don't you even feel like if we're wrong, we sometimes are stubborn to the fact that it doesn't matter?
Yeah, hell no, we can't accept a good debate.
Yeah.
So I used to let the fact that I can be wrong, I used to let that get me mad. Why?
What's the point of it?
What is the point? How often do we hold on to that and let it carry on the rest of our day? Now, just because of a stupid argument because I couldn't win one, or a disagreement because I couldn't get over myself enough to accept someone else's opinion, now I'm carrying that shitstorm to everyone.
Don't you feel like it's annoying when people debate facts and opinions?
Yeah.
Like me and you can debate opinions forever, right? But we can never debate a fact. If something is known, it is a known fact, and you are debating it, whether somebody is right or wrong, just go off the facts, right?
Well, what happens is, let's say you and I are arguing and you're not my best friend, right? You're someone else, and I don't necessarily like you. You can deliver those stats to me, you could deliver those facts to me, and I can go say, fuck yourself, you're wrong, because I don't like him. So deep down, you're allowing your emotions, how you feel about this person, you're letting that dictate whether or not he's delivering the truth.
I think that goes throughout all of life, right? Not only if you're debating a fact or not, but if you feel like somebody's like trying to show you up, it's like, nah, I don't really care what they got to say. Right? So whatever they got to say, it doesn't matter. It's going to be wrong because you don't want to hear that shit.
And you're turning something that could be just a very good civil discussion, now you're turning it into an argument. Arguments escalate. Now, anger comes when there are escalations, in my opinion.
For sure.
Try to identify when that happens and ask yourself, why am I mad? Is it because I'm not always right?
And I think that's a problem that a lot of people deal with. They get themselves mad, right? They're like, I can't be wrong, I can't be wrong. Yo, everybody's wrong. If you didn't understand that,
Newsflash.
yeah, everybody is wrong. I'm wrong, he's wrong, you guys watching this are wrong.
I'm always right. It's like when I'm right, I'm right. And when I'm wrong, I could have been right. So I'm still right because I could have been wrong.
Sometimes. I'm barely wrong because, I mean, I don't argue against facts, right?
Right.
So I don't ever get myself mad at whether he has an opinion or you guys have opinions. I'm not going to get mad at an opinion because at the end of the day, you're entitled to that, right?
Right.
So I have to, whether we're going to agree to disagree or whatever it is what it is. But if it's facts we're debating, I know the truth.
But relationships, you notice relationships can kind of get you in a different zone anger-wise?
Absolutely. Is it because you do care about those people a little bit more that it escalates it to other levels like you stated?
It could be. Or is it because the luster has worn off?
Now I got attitude. Now I'm mad. Let's go!
With a significant other, I think so too. Like sometimes we know it's over, and like low key that gets us mad, because they're like, damn, it's failed. But you kind of like drag each other through like the mud because it's like, damn, you hope one or the other person like gets mad and then like ends it or like or stupid shit.
It's like deep down you're over the relationship, so it's like, are you so tired that the things that you're used to accepting now it's like it triggers anger or resentment? It's like there's always a quick argument coming, like what you used to find as cute, like, oh, it's so cute how you chew. Now it's like, bitch, why you chew like that? Sorry for the curse.
You're trying to no, everything annoys you now.
And it's like, to your point with friendships, there are moments, and I think we've mentioned them in shows, that there are friends that you outgrow. But there's some people that won't be truthful to that friend and remove that relationship. So what they'll do is they'll feel like they're above the relationship, but I'm going to still keep him as a friend because, yeah, you know, maybe he needs me or something like that. What you're doing is, without knowing, is you are treating that person like shit, dragging them through the mud. You are probably being more dismissive. You are probably not really listening to their points or letting them finish talking or anything like that because you felt like you've outgrown them, so you're doing them a favor. You're not.
Don't you feel sometimes that when you are in a relationship, whether it's with a significant other or your family or your friends or whatever, that not telling people you're mad is also a bad thing?
Yeah, because
like just bringing it up, like, yo, why you mad? And they talk about, but in a different like aspect of asking a question, like, I want to know why you're upset. I think people asking why they're upset actually helps the situations, so we can stop from being mad.
Yeah.
Like if I cared about my girl, right, and I told her, yo, I want to know why you got upset. Like, explain it to me, so maybe I can learn from that and not do that to get you upset. Or if I do something that annoys my nephew, it's like, yo, I don't want you to get mad. Like, I didn't mean to do that. Like, what happened? Like. And some people don't do that. They just hold it in, and it just builds and builds and builds, and they just want to snap. Like,
let's talk about it. Let's say you do ask your significant other, a woman, why are you mad? Be prepared for those 3 dots on a text if you have an iPhone. And that you're gonna get.
She's like, well, glad you asked.
Well, funny you should ask.
She's like, this is what I was waiting for. Like.
No, but really, sometimes it is best, and not condescendingly either, because there's some people like, yo, why you mad? You know what I mean? But just
like really to know,
with genuine concern, because that's how you grow together, and it's all about growth. We want to preach growth here and promote growth.
And I feel that to keep your point going, if you are over that relationship, this is not gonna work. Like, you asking somebody why you're mad, you're not gonna ask if you're done with the relationship. But keep going as you were saying.
Yeah, but I think that another reason why anger kind of manifests itself is when you feel threatened. Whether it's physically, emotionally, psychologically, or you're threatened by someone. Like, someone walks in a room and you're used to being the smartest person in a room, and someone who's smarter or stronger or more compelling walks in. Sometimes we let ego lead that or trigger that anger. And, you know, we don't really know that there are other people in this world that are smart, that are strong, that are compelling. There's more than one.
You don't have to be the best. Right? I can be the best and you can be the best. Yeah. There's no competition.
And not only that, when people realize that you are a conducive part to a community, somebody that's always like, damn, yo, this person's dope, things like that.
Encouraging.
Yeah, a lot of people will much rather be around someone like that, as opposed to the person that's always, you know, trying to compete. I hate people like
negative,
that. Like,
trying to put people down.
Yeah, like
trying to get that one leg on somebody, like making somebody else look bad just so they can look good.
That tough love shit, you know, after a while it just makes you look like a grouch. And you know what? Not everybody wants that competition shit all the time. Sometimes we just want a nice, lax environment, right?
For real.
And maybe we can get into the next point. It's circumstances. You know, if you lost your job, if you broke up with someone, if you're struggling financially, you know, when you're powerless to fix any of those situations, anger could project to the world.
I'm tired of all you pricks! I am so freaking mad!
Wait, question though. Do you feel like it's wrong to be angry if you are struggling?
No, that's the point.
If you're channeling that anger for good, maybe, instead of channeling that anger and just moping and being like, damn, I'm stuck.
There could be a productive anger where you use it to fuel you and motivate you, or there could be the negative anger, the anger that it's something that you are the person that always have to like tiptoe around. Nobody wants to be around somebody that you have to tiptoe around to say something. I want to be able to be around you and tell you what I'm thinking without worrying about, oh, well, yo, he's going to get mad when you say that.
Yeah, he's going through some stuff.
Yeah, he's going through some shit. But bro, everyone's going through things. Yeah. How long are you gonna be? Are you gonna dwell in that? And how long am I gonna make excuses for you? You know, if it's not acceptable for me to make excuses for myself, then why should I do that for you? Even if I am your friend, it's but so long my friendship extends.
Don't you feel like it's a ripple effect when you're in that low moment and you realize how often you lash out to people and stuff?
Yeah, it's like you're always ready to argue, or you don't know how combative you've become. Yeah. And we make these excuses for this person because, oh, yo, you know, he lost his job, you know, or yo, he broke up with somebody. Like, dude, you broke up with somebody a year ago.
I thought I was fine, right? And I'm not. I'm not fine at all.
I'm just being honest here. Every time she would come over to our house, she always acted, you know, like a little bitch.
Still going through some stuff. Get over that shit.
When you gonna really start dealing with it?
Yeah. Look, we all get angry. Let's be honest. Yeah. So I feel like learning how to deal with it is only the way that you're gonna get better. Yeah. Because we can ignore it all day and we can keep getting mad, keep getting angry, keep getting annoyed, whatever the case might be. But until you start dealing and understanding that shit, maybe it is a problem, you learn to find ways to, deal with it. And we're gonna try to list some things for you that we personally use and that we've seen other people use as well.
Learning to deal with your highs will also teach you with the low points that you've been compensating either way.
Yeah, for sure. For me, I think that is exactly how I deal with my stuff. Like, and people can't do this. Everybody's not built like that, but like, I don't get too excited about things and I don't get too angry about things, right? So when I do get angry, I'm like in that middle of the road. When I do get excited, I'm in that middle of the road. And some people like celebrating all this stuff, and some people like live in these lows that they feel like they're stuck for a couple of weeks or whatever. I don't do that, man. Honestly, I'm in that middle road. I coast. Even keel. I chill. Yeah, I try to stay even keel. I don't get too excited. I don't get too mad. And you can see it. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm happy about stuff. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit here like, yeah. Like, if I won $1 million, I'm not gonna be excited. Like, I'm gonna be happy. But I don't take it over the top. Is what I'm saying. Like, I don't. It's not extreme. Yeah. I don't exaggerate.
Oh, you temper your extremes. Is what you're saying. Yeah, I get it. Like when he told me about this point, I had a hard time really understanding it because I don't do it that way. Like, I'm a person, like, I've worn my emotions on my sleeves. I'm a loudmouth, I get mad, and my words are my weapons. A lot of times I kind of just like, I got these as weapons too. But, I've had moments where, I've gotten low. So the next thing that is probably something I'm more used to instead of learning how to balance, which is a great point, I'm going to try to incorporate that myself, is finding a release.
For sure.
Something physical to stimulate you. You can be the calmest and most peaceful person, but everyone needs a physical activity to release that tension, right? Find an exercise. Find a sport, a hobby, something that'll let you sweat and exhaust yourself. That extra aggression you might have could be because you don't ever release.
And give yourself a rock up. Okay, let's...
And don't feel the need to just use one of these. We're telling you these points and you can use all of them. You can combine them all.
Yeah, for sure. Because look, honestly, I use multiple tactics, if you want to call them. Like, for me, finding a release has always helped me. So even when I was in the gym, like, building up that like animosity I had towards people, or even if I was upset or stuff, it allowed me to use it as fuel almost to be better, get better, push weights, right? And I didn't really even have time to be mad, or because I was so tired, low key, like, so it was just like, yo, I can't, like.
Interesting. So basically, the more muscles you put on, the less anger you've had.
Facts. And I put on a little bit of muscle, so I'm really not angry anymore. But no, it really does help. I'm telling you, a lot of people that go to the gym, if you watch this or not, comment below if you agree that you lose that like sense of being mad when you go to the gym, because it's really a release.
Who the fuck comes up with this shit?
It really is a release.
Yeah, so the next point is get mad. It's okay to be angry.
Embrace it.
Just don't live in it. Figure out why you were mad and how you got over it.
And like we talked about before, it's all right to be angry, but as long as you channel that anger for good, it's fine. Like, just don't use it for bad and be like, stay in those ruts and whatever it is. Get angry, get upset, get mad, and be like, damn, okay, I made a mistake, or this person did that, and I'm gonna learn from it, I'm gonna be better from it. Yeah. That's when you should be channeling that anger, so you learn.
Yeah, and you'll notice every single time you're upset less and less.
Because you know more.
And you know how to deal with it and get over
Facts.
it.
That's a fact and a half.
Yeah, like meditation is one that I like. I like to meditate. Sometimes you give yourself some quiet time or find someone who can express how ridiculous you're acting. And that won't piss you off when they ask you, why are you so mad? Someone who will show you that you're overreacting without making you overreact to the feedback.
Yeah, because some people, you don't want to hear that shit from. But if it's one of your best friends or a family member or a significant other, you can actually take their words and be like, damn, like, you're right. You got to find that person, though. And
yeah, I've had Ryan hit me up, and I can hear it in his voice, like, you know, a little miffed at something. And then I'll, like, throw out something funny, or I'll say, bro, you realize how dumb this is? Like, when we lay all of the facts out on the table, and then I give him a perspective that he would have given me, he's like, oh, you know what? Damn, you're right.
And that's crazy. Like, we don't listen to our own advice sometimes, so hearing it from somebody who we trust their words.
I give him what he would have given me, basically.
Exactly. So somebody you can talk to and be like, damn, like, am I tripping right now? Like,
yeah, you're tripping.
There's many times that I've called him and I asked him if I'm tripping. I've been tripping a lot.
So the next point is exactly what we're doing, is find someone or find things that make you smile.
Yeah, man.
Some of the best ways to fight anger is with joy and happiness. For sure. The older we get, the more we forget that we can turn our moods around with a simple smile.
Yeah, you
Might come here, ladies, but it ain't good.
You can control that. If you're angry or not, it's your fault, right?
Yeah.
You either stay angry or you get over it.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I guess this is a perfect moment for us to get into our Talk Down challenge. Juan, let them know what that challenge is.
We challenge you to start catching yourself every time you're pissed or angry or mad. Live in that moment, but take an analytical approach to it. Write down,
I am mad because...
and let your mind put your emotions on paper. Keeping an account of that emotion could be the best therapy to a conflicted mind, while also allowing you to go back when you're of a better mindset and seeing if there's anything that you can learn.
Guys, learning is the key here.
Best part of being human is understanding and accepting that you will get upset again.
I'm upset.
But you will have complete control over your reactions going forward.
For sure.
Eventually, you'll surprise everyone and show them that you can control your emotions and you're never too old to improve.
For sure, guys. Look, we can be better. We have to learn while we get upset at things and stop ignoring the fact that we do get mad, right?
Yeah.
Like we said, be angry, be upset, all of that stuff. But I think trying to find peace within ourselves and understanding that maybe we don't have to get mad at everything. I think we can be better overall.
Own it. Take ownership of your actions. Take ownership of your emotions. We have a quote this week. We always have a quote of the week. We want to keep you thinking throughout these episodes and maybe something you can carry. So we're going to let Ryan bless you with the quote of the week.
Jarvis Landry, shout out to you. Bless him.
Bless him.
Speak when you're angry and you'll make the best speech you'll ever regret.
Think about that. Don't let your emotions lead your mouth.
Facts. Wow.
Period.
Yo, take time and think about what you're going to say before you say it.
Yeah.
We always do shit that we regret later down the road. I think taking time to understand why I'm mad. Am I going to say something I don't want to say? Am I going to do something I don't want to say? Am I going to overreact? Taking that time to think about it and then being smart and understanding, okay, what can I do about it? How can I solve this problem? Is the best way to go about it.
Yeah. Before we end this, we want to leave you with a few shout outs, and we're going to throw you a little bit of a curveball here. I wanted to shout out Ryan. Ryan is, like we mentioned before, he's transitioning to his new personal training career, and he's actually built up a clientele slowly but surely, and now he has more and more, and he's reaffirming what he wants to do with his life going forward, and he's happier, and he's doing what he has to do, and we still come out here every week and do these episodes and plan, and so I wanted to shout Ryan out.
Appreciate you, brother. My shout out, ironically enough, is Juan, man. Look, I've known this guy for a long time. Look, we go through a lot of stuff in life, and I feel like how we come back from whatever struggles we go through makes us better people, right? So the fact that my man goes through things, I go through things, and we can be better. We show up to you guys. We come on here every week, drop an episode for you guys. He has a lot of other stuff that he's got going. If you haven't, make sure you follow him on Instagram, and he talks about all of that stuff. But I'm telling you, my man works hard, and I see it every week, every day. The fact that I have somebody I could talk to on a weekly basis, I never take that for granted. So if you have people that you care about and you appreciate, take time after you watch this to tell them thank you and that you appreciate them, because at the end of the day, you don't know how long they're going to be here.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, you don't ever want to regret not being able to tell them that. So,
yeah, and tag them on this.
yeah, tag them here or tell them to watch this. And this is the reason why you're telling them that. As always, we appreciate you guys checking out this episode.
Yeah.
Look, if you already aren't subscribed, and if you aren't subscribed at this point, this was episode 18?
Yeah.
You're slacking. I'm calling you out. I am calling you out. You're slacking. So subscribe. Turn on your post notifications, as we always tell you. Like this video. Just like it. Drop a comment below because we will reply. And tell a friend to tell her friend to tell all of her friends to
follow us.
And subscribe, because look, I'm coming for you if you're not. At 200 subscribers, guys, we've been telling everybody about this. We're dropping a bloopers episode. We have a lot of bloopers. They're just piling up. The episode about to be an hour long if we don't get to 200 subscribers. So tell somebody to keep telling people. And we appreciate you guys. Look, for Juan, I'm Ryan. As always, thank you. We'll see y'all next week. Deuces! Yo, what's up, guys? Thanks for checking out that last episode.
The previous episodes, and then right there, there's a circular object.
It kind of looks like
with our logo
like
in
a
it.
pizza.
Yeah, it's round.
Click on it and subscribe, guys.
They let it talk down when I'm not around.
We'll see y'all next episode.